Hello, this is Chuck Ridgeway, Automation Technology Manager from Horner. Thanks for joining us for another Tuesday live stream. Well, we have a real treat for you today. We are here live at the Horner Proving Grounds, where we are going to be exploring the latest invention from application engineer extraordinaire, Nate Beachy. So I'm not sure exactly what Nate has planned for us today, but let's bring him in and let's find out. Nate, how are we doing today?
I'm doing all right, Chuck. How about you?
I'm doing well. So tell us, what is it we're going to be looking at today? What is your latest invention?
Well, what we have here to your left there is the Pumpkinator 5000. Basically, all my life I've been interested in smashing stuff, and pumpkins are one of those things that smash real well. And so I've smashed things with cars, I've smashed things in windows, I've smashed things with, punching them, whatever, with my head, you name it, I've smashed it. So I made this just to see. I'm also interested in all the science behind that, all the smash physics, if you will. Mm-hmm. So I've created all these things that go into our product here so that we can data log those smash physics and see what's going on, just to see what's going on.
Well, that sounds fascinating. Give me an example of some of the smash physics. What are we measuring here?
Well, we've got the G-forces for one, like when something gets smashed, what are the G-forces put upon that object? There's also things like the velocity. We've got some high-speed sensors hooked up to this so we can tell when it drops and when it hits, so we can tell how fast it was moving. Basically just some cool stuff like that.
So I could see where you could really develop kind of a smash algorithm based on the optimum velocity and the optimum G-force.
Absolutely. We can tell exactly how smashable an item is just by the readings that we take off of these things.
Fascinating. So tell me, what are we going to be, we've got the Pumpkinator 5000 here, mm-hmm. But today what are we going to be witnessing?
Well, we've got some pumpkins on the roof here of the building, and we're going to, we've got our landing zone over here. We're going to throw a few pumpkins off now. We kind of waited till the last minute to get some pumpkins, so there's going to be a little testing beforehand. But basically, we're going to see what happens when we throw a pumpkin off the roof here at Horner.
Excellent. So it sounds like we've got a lot of sensors. I assume we're going to be taking video as well?
Oh, yes, certainly. There'll be video, multiple angles of video, I think, for sure, just to see, just to make it interesting.
What do you think is the critical angle to really tell that smash factor from a video standpoint?
Well, ideally, directly under the pumpkin as it's falling onto the camera, but I'm not sure we'll be able to get that one. So, well, maybe we'll try. But we've got some down from the below, the angles up, and we'll get something good in there.
My thought is, what if we had a cameraman falling at the same rate as the pumpkin right alongside? That might work.
That would actually work really well. That way they could keep the pumpkin in shot as they're falling. And then, it's not that far of a drop, so I don't think there's going to be much of a problem.
So we just need a volunteer and we're good to go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of volunteer, let's bring in Tim Brandt. He's here today.
Tim, how's it going, man?
All right.
So Tim, what is your role here today? Have you figured that out yet?
Well, I didn't know that I was going to be doing that. It seems kind of high. I'm a team player, though. So it's kind of cold out here. Okay, this will help. Yeah.
So, maybe a 15, 20 foot jump, landing on your feet like a cat.
Yeah, Nate said that he needed my help for something, that he needed my particular skill set. Are we sure this is a good idea?
It couldn't hurt.
Couldn't hurt Nate or I, at least. Okay, well, I think we've got the preliminary information we need. Thank you, Tim, for volunteering for this really important task. We really need that smash factor.
I am a team player.
That is absolutely true. Okay, so I think the next step is for us to do some trials and to check out the Pumpkinator 5000 in action.
What's all this plastic down here for?
Okay, so we're just about getting ready to start with the velocity trials. What is this? I've been informed that we're starting out with a high-tech simulated pumpkin. So I guess they don't want to start with actual organic pumpkins until we've proven out the apparatus. Okay, so, all right, I guess I'm hearing it's made of a polymer and it's guaranteed not to be damaged below 50 feet of a drop, and we've got much less than that today. All right, well, I think we're ready to cut to Nate. I think he's got the polymer pumpkin and we're getting ready to go. Tim, are you okay? Tim! That didn't seem to go very well.
I think we're good.
Okay, excellent. Well, that didn't go well for Tim. So it looks like we won't be getting that optimum smash factor video footage like we wanted. He's a team player. He just isn't as limber as he used to be. Okay, so we're going to move on with our actual pumpkin testing next. So we're going to have our first velocity test with the actual pumpkin coming up next. Nate's getting ready. He's got the pumpkin ready to go. He's in the entry zone. He did it! Okay, let's look at the results and see how the Pumpkinator 5000 did. Hey, nice, 9.91 miles per hour. Not quite terminal velocity, but heading in the right direction. It looks like the Pumpkinator 5000 passed that first test with flying colors. Well, that first trial went outstanding. So let's take a look at pumpkin number 2. Let's see how that goes. Let's see if we can get a little bit more speed on that one. Nate's going to be trying a different approach. Nate's going with the granny shot with number 2. Nate's loosening up. Oh my! Oh my! Okay, a little faster this time. Nearly identical results, but again, trending towards terminal velocity, but not quite there yet. Looks like 9.97. We'll have to see if the next pumpkin can break the magic 10 mile per hour barrier. All right, this is the third and final attempt to break the 10 mile an hour barrier. Let's see what happens. This is the final velocity test. And I think he's done it. Tap, tap, tap. And there it is. For the first time ever in North America, a pumpkin has broken the magic barrier of 10 miles per hour from a 4-meter height or above. Awesome. So the velocity trials have really been outstanding. We've really hit every goal for the Pumpkinator 5000. But we can't release the Pumpkinator 5000 until we have accelerometer capabilities. That's a must. So in this test, I've been told by Nate, I was assuming that we were going to be using a wireless accelerometer on this particular test. Now I've been told that it's a new high-tech approach we'll be taking with accelerometer. It's a series of interwoven strands of extruded copper. allowing electrons to flow freely from the accelerometer to the OCS. I do believe, though, it means that Nate is going to have to somehow affix the accelerometer to the pumpkin. We'll have to see how he does that. Now, I've been told he's using a patent-pending space-age material to affix the accelerometer to the pumpkin. Because we wouldn't use anything else here at Horner except for space-age materials. This test fails, the Pumpkinator 5000 won't be out in 2023. It's on! Well, it looks like the Pumpkinator 5000 won't be seeing the light of day in 2023 anyway.
Yeah, just it was a little bit too rushed in development, I think, and there's just some more stuff we got to hammer out. So, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Now, surprisingly, it looks like Tim fared much better than the accelerometer here. How you feeling, Tim?
I'm feeling pretty good, Chuck. You know, as you're going over that edge, there's a certain euphoria that you feel that's just unexplainable. I think I can go higher.
I think you can too. Well, that's it from the proving grounds. It's been a busy day, but we've learned a lot here. So until next week, we're out from Horner Automation. Oh, you're going? Okay. Go. Let's toss Nate the basketball.
I'm ready.
First try. How about that? Yeah, it's pretty flat. I did blow it up, if you will.
It'll be a incongruity.
Right.
Okay. One more pumpkin. I can make sure we have a slow motion if you want to. I guess the sound effects do.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
So, Tim, are you okay?
I think I'm all right.
That's a team player right there. All right, good deal. Well, we're here for the wrap-up. Nate, I have one question for you on that last accelerometer trial. What happened?
Well, the turbo encabulator let go on it, and it just didn't go.
Nerd joke. Nerd alert. Nerd alert.
All right, very good. I got to work on my poker face here. Now's when we need to train, right? Tim is in much better shape than the Johnsonator.
The Johnsonator.
Sorry about that. Okay, well, damn it, I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it in. Crap. Tim did such a great job of keeping a straight face on that. Oh dear. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. And remember, everybody, what the hell was I going to say at the end? Oh dear, I need to have a plan. All right, we'll make that work.